I think we should go ahead and start since that way, since everybody's got their plan for 1 to 1:30, I think it's perfect to go ahead and start. If you'd like to introduce yourself or.
Sure, I'm Genevieve Howard. I'm the web and social media strategist for the Mizzou College of Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resources. I'd like to say a warm welcome to everyone here today. I'm glad you're taking this time that we can be together to think about our well-being. Welcome back to those who know me, you've been in a training with me before. Welcome to those who are in a training with me for the first time. I've been with Mizzou for 16 years. Taking care of ourselves and making our well-being a priority is important for our health and happiness. So it's so good that you're in this session today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this, my typical workday. I wake up on time. I get up, I'm so energized. I have a really healthy breakfast. I take my time getting dressed. We leave early, we commute. It's fantastic. There's no traffic, no stress. We get to work. I have my to-do list. I'm able to do the tasks on my to-do list. I'm always very productive. I take breaks throughout the day so that I'm not sitting for too long, because we know sitting too long is bad for us. I have healthy lunch, and then at the end of the day, there's no stress. I go home, I have a great evening. So who has a day like this? This is not my day. This is my fantasy day. So my real day is is frantic. I'm very sluggish in the morning, so I usually wake up late, and then I'm kind of running around trying to get dressed, get out the door. I'm grabbing a very questionable banana that's probably gone past its prime, having that in the car. I get to work, I've got my to-do list, but then all the urgent requests that come in, sometimes at the end of the day, I haven't done a single thing on the to-do list I thought I was going to do, right? Because we had all these other emergency projects drop in our laps. So then at the end of the day, again, I'm going home, I'm probably just putting in some tater tots, and I'm really worn out. And I think, gosh, did I ever remember to take a break, or did I get up and move around? So I have good intentions. I would love to have that really relaxed day, but it's the nature of our work, right? We have a lot of work we're doing for Mizzou. We're working hard. These little mini breaks are something that you can do in less than 3 minutes. These are little activities, and like I said, you might even be able to do them while you're in other meetings. So the ones we're going to do today are the 4-4-4 breath, save a story, take and text, far away soft eyes, 3-2-1 meditation, a 1-minute stretch, and a trip to the beach. So we'll go through these together, and you can pick your favorites, but most importantly, you need to schedule them. Put them in your calendar or put them on your phone as a reminder. And these can be little treats to give yourself after you finish something on your to-do list. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. It's very easy, and it's the 4-4-4 breath. So what we'll do is we'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. So we can all do this together. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. That's a very simple breath, and you can do that one between meetings. It really helps you to gain clarity because you've just given yourself the gift of oxygen. So when we have better oxygen, we have better blood flow, and it really helps us to think clearly. So this is a very simple, tiny, tiny mini break you can incorporate throughout your day. This next one I call Save a Story, and I got this from my friend Michelle. And sometimes we might think, oh, well, we want to take a little break where we just finished a project and we get on social media. Since I work professionally on social media, I know what can happen on social media is it can suck you in. And it's random. So you might see something that upsets you or makes you angry or makes you sad. So social media isn't always the best place for us to take a mini break. We have an intention, like we go there, oh, it might be something fun on there, but then it ends up and it goes another emotional direction that we didn't want to go. So instead, the idea is maybe you see a story that looks good. It's funny or uplifting. Save that to read for a mini break. And you'll have that put aside and you'll start looking for good. So you can start making yourself a bank of these stories to read for your mini breaks. And that way, you know, you have something that's uplifting and good for your little breaks. And it'll encourage you to start looking for the good around you as well. So you'll start to save those stories and just save that link. And then when you get a little break, say, oh, I'm going to read that story I was thinking about. So thank you, Michelle, for that idea for the save a story. This next idea is, I'm calling it take and text. So this is an idea from another friend, and she works from home. And sometimes she feels really disconnected because she never has an office with coworkers. So the idea is that you take a photo of something around you and then you text it to a colleague or a friend or a family member. So if you're working from home, you could take a picture of something in your house or in your garden. You could take a picture of a pet, or a dog or cat if you have animals. It doesn't have to be anything special. So it doesn't have to be a good photo, beautiful photo. It's just a photo. And then texting it to somebody, there's that chance for connection. So you're reconnecting and you can say, hey, look at this super weird bug that I saw. Is this the weirdest bug? Or gosh, these leaves are so pretty today. This is a tree outside my building. So it serves two things. It gives you a reason to get up from your desk, and then it also reconnects you with someone outside yourself. So this one is called take and text. Really good idea for a little mini break. Doesn't take very much time. Take a little sip. How many people have water with them right now? Everybody take a little sip of water if you've got your water. Again, staying hydrated, that is a great mini break. Really good for our bodies to stay hydrated, for our joints, and again, our clarity when we're hydrated is much better. This next one is called Far Away Soft Eyes, and we'll do this one together. So go ahead and find something in your room as far away as you can see and really concentrate on it. So I want you to just narrow your eyes and look at this thing as hard as you can. Really examine it. So you're looking so hard, and now soften your eyes and keep looking at it. Relax your face. Look at it in the distance, and it's okay if it's fuzzy, if you can't see it clearly. Just let yourself gaze at this object and blink your eyes a few times. Take a breath. Perfect. Because we usually focus in the close to medium distance, when you do these soft, faraway eyes, that can relax the muscles in your eyes and improve your eyesight. It keeps your focus flexible. Sometimes we're really looking hard at that computer screen all day and our eyes can really get tired and they can get eye strain. So this is a great thing to do to keep your eyes looking in the distance. And it's a small mini break. This is one you don't even have to leave your desk for. You can just remember, oh, I need to look in the distance and keep my focus changing so we're not just staring at the computer. This next one is called the 3-2-1 meditation, and I'll invite you to participate in this as well. For this, I'm going to ask my husband, Logan, to join me, and he will demonstrate what this looks like.
Hello.
All right. Thank you, Logan, for being part of this presentation. I would like to hear 3 things you can hear right now.
I can hear wind outside. I can hear the occasional squeak of my chair. And I can hear an air conditioner or some kind of machine humming.
Excellent. And now tell me 2 things that you see.
I see lots of attentive people out there, and I see your big crazy speaker that you have, or no, speaker, not microphone is what
I have a special big microphone for this presentation just for you. And now tell me 1 thing that you are feeling. It can either be a mood or a physical sensation.
Yeah, I feel excited to be a part of your presentation.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Bye-bye.
So think about this for yourself. Think about in your office right now, 3 things that you can hear. And maybe 2 things now that you can see that are around you, just that catch your eye. And then 1 thing that you feel as a mood or physical sensation. So the benefit of this is that it brings you back to your surroundings and the present moment. So all of our energy is right now in this moment. Sometimes we get really caught up in the past or the future, especially if we have a lot of workload or we have some upcoming meetings. We might get caught up in that stress and think about, oh gosh, I need to do this. And we're really not here in the moment. We're just in our mind. So the more that we can come back and be present in our body and in our surroundings, that's a really nice break for us. So our next one will be a stretch time. And these are really easy, good desk stretches. So if you can, if you're able, I invite you to stand up. I'm going to do these sitting. So whatever is comfortable for you, if you want to stand up, you can. This first one, we'll go ahead and interlace our fingers. And we're going to stretch out our hands right in front of us. And we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. Very nice. And let your arms go down to neutral again. And again, stretch out your fingers. And then as you can, as you're able, so you shouldn't feel pain. If you feel pain, then go back to just be comfortable stretch. We're taking our arms overhead, stretching out our arms. Very nice. Go ahead and let your arms come back down. And this is because we hold a lot of our tension in our shoulders and in our neck. So go ahead and take your arms above your head and then hold on to your elbows as you can. And then we're going to go over to the side. Stretch the side of your body. And then go over to the other side. Stretch the other side of your body. Very nice. And come back to neutral. And this one's the shoulder shrug, right? So sometimes we're like, our shoulders start to creep up around our ears because we're really tense. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that on purpose, and then we're going to let them go. So raise up your shoulders, hold them up there, so much tension, and then release. Raise them up, oh, we're so stressed out, and then we're going to release. One more time. Oh, we're so stressed out. Now we're relaxed. Excellent. And you can feel that, all of that muscles and that tension, that release. Go ahead and just tilt your head to the side very gently. Get that little bit of a neck stretch. And again, on the other side, a little bit of a neck stretch. And now this part, we'll go ahead and just take your hands and put them together. We'll press them together. Hold that for 5. And then we'll do it this direction as well. Stretch them that way. And then we'll do a little side stretch. So we'll have one arm up and the other arm stretching, reaching down. Crystal says, thank you, Genevieve, for reminding me of how out of shape I really am. Oh, me too. And then that other side, one arm up and one arm down, stretching long. And then this one, we're kind of put our shoulders back, stretching out the front of you. And then this last one, we're going to take our hands and just shake them. Just shake out your hands. That's really nice. Sometimes we're kind of gripping that mouse really tight. So this is a nice one. Just shake them out. Very nice. So that's a really nice, quick stretch break. You can see it didn't take us very much time, but it really did a lot to prevent that tension building up throughout the day. So this is a good one to put on your calendar, or you can put a little thing on your phone to just remind you, hey, just do a little 1-minute stretch. Doesn't take. Loving the stretch break. Oh, I'm so glad. Love the stretches. They make me breathe deeper too. That's right. We come back into our body and we get more oxygen. It helps our thinking. Excellent. All right, for this next one, I invite you to take off your shoes if it's possible and easy to do so. Go ahead and take your shoes off if you can. And now let's go ahead and close your eyes and relax in your chair. So you can feel the weight of your feet on the ground and your body on the chair, how the chair is supporting you. And imagine your toes as you wiggle them, that you're wiggling them in sand. Imagine yourself as a child feeling the excitement of being at the beach. You can see the ocean and its awesome waves. Let yourself feel the wonder and joy of being at the beach. Look at the waves rolling in and rolling out. See the foam move. Watch the light sparkle on top of the water. Listen to the splash of the waves, how they come in on the sand and the rocks. You can hear water birds like seagulls and sandpipers. Smell the fresh air coming off the sea, how it's salty and clean. Feel the wind. Feel the sun on your skin. Imagine it's the perfect temperature. You are so comfortable in this air and you're feeling so happy. You have nothing to do, nothing to worry about, just the experience of being a child at the beach. Enjoy the beach. Enjoy the sky. Enjoy the freedom. Now start to wiggle your toes, feeling the sand. Imagine your hands wiggling, feeling the sand. Start to feel the weight of your body against the chair. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So when you take this mini break, you can imagine the place that you like best. I lived in Santa Cruz, California for 10 years, so I really have a strong picture of the beach in my mind. But for you, it might be a river or a lake. It might be the mountains, the desert, forest. Wherever you like to go, that's your place. So your mind doesn't know the difference between what you are imagining. It feels the experience of it. So when you let yourself take that mini break and have that feeling of relaxation and joy, that's real for you. And that really helps your body to know, I'm in a safe place. I'm feeling really good. That's going to give you energy to go on with the rest of your day. I love, Amanda says, that was great. Thanks. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. If you like guided meditations, there are meditation apps you can use for mini breaks. The one that I use is called Headspace, and it has a number of different meditations on there. They are from 1 minute to 3 minutes to longer. There's another one that's really popular called Calm. There's a lot online that are free. You can just Google guided meditation, or you can just do it yourself, imagining your favorite place. You can put a photo of that up by your computer screen, and that can be your mini break. Just let yourself have that minute to really feel what you feel like when you're there and completely relaxed. And that really helps you to feel well. So now I'd like to open it up. If there are suggestions from all of you, I would like to hear what you have ideas for mini breaks, things that you do yourself that we could share as a group. Ahmad says also natural white noises like wind sound. Oh, that's a lovely idea. So you could do some kind of a sound that would help you to relax. Sometimes I listen to nature sounds when I'm working, so it's just kind of ambient sounds. I recommend using Pocket. This is from Ashley. Pocket for stories you want to read later. I also have a Pinterest board. Oh, excellent. That's a really good tip for the Save a Story. So 2 different ways you could save your story as that treat to read later. Excellent, thank you. And Tracy says, I like to listen to some of my favorite songs. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that music really reaches that part of us to energize us, doesn't it? That's a great tip. Karen says, we have wonderflower gardens around the building, around the office, and I go out and walk around the building. Oh, fantastic, to go look at the flowers. Excellent, then you have a destination and you can invite your coworkers. So we have something we call 3 o'clock walk. And if we don't have meetings in my office and we notice it's 3 o'clock, we go outside and we take 3 o'clock walk, and we always love it. It's very short, but it's always beneficial. Ashley says, I have an app that has a ton of white noise options, a lot of free ones out there. And Hope says, I like to put on my favorite lotion that smells good and also a favorite flavored lip gloss. Oh, Hope, I love that idea. So that sense of smell is really powerful. And that just is very calming, and it really helps you to be grounded when you smell something that you like. And Erin says you can sign up for Sandvelo through the university. Excellent. I haven't tried that, but that was an excellent suggestion. Fantastic. Brittany says tactile items at your desk like stress balls. Yeah, so we can kind of get physical. And so whatever we're feeling, we can get that stress ball. For me, of course, my favorite tactile would be the yarn. I know we have some fans of the yarn on here. So I always have yarn with me. It's in my car, in my purse, and probably in my desk. Big fan of the yarn. And then, oh, this one I think it's Bennett or Jen. I like to look at my favorite family pictures. Yes, so that is what it's about, right? So that's the meaning of your life, to have the people you love and take that little break and say, well, this is what it's all about. I'm doing this for them. Looking up a new crochet stitch on YouTube, try it out. I love that idea. Making magnets and prints of my favorite funny memes and pictures, hang them up in my area. Thank you, Ashley. And Heather says there's a guided meditation playlist on Spotify. So another great suggestion for doing those guided meditations. And Christine said, I love to hear the rain. So lunchtime was great today. Oh, I love the sound of the rain too. That's a really relaxing sound. Right now it's actually howling outside my window. It sounds like there are wolves outside my window. I don't know if you can hear that, but I love the sound of the rain. That's fantastic. These are just wonderful, wonderful recommendations. I'm so glad that people are thinking about this, that all of you are thinking about mini breaks. I'll go over the ones that I covered today again. We did the 4-4-4 breath. It's a really easy way just to get that breath slowed down and back into our belly. Sometimes we're breathing up here, so it gets that breath down into our belly. The save a story, so we could use the app like Pocket to do that and save that as a little treat for ourselves. When we finish something, we can read that uplifting or funny story. The take and text, again, it's not about good pictures. Don't feel like, oh, I'm not a photographer, I can't do it. It's really just that reason to get outside, move around, take a photo of something and send it to a friend or colleague or family member. Far away soft eyes to keep our eye health, help us with our eye strain, keep our eyes flexible. We did the 3-2-1 meditation. I love that one. Again, we're starting with what we can hear, what we can see, and what we're feeling. So it really brings us back to this moment. 1 minute stretch. The stretches, always good. And then trip to the beach or wherever you'd like to be. Just take that little mental daydream, that little trip, and then help your body to relax and come back energized. So the important thing is making this happen, whichever 1 or 2 or 3 you choose. Give yourself a breather and go ahead, and I'm going to end this with a challenge. So my challenge to all of you is to put at least 2 mini breaks in your day on your calendar or on your phone to remind you to do them, because they're only as good as if we do them. I'm so happy that we got to spend this time together, and I appreciate you spending time with me. I hope you feel refreshed. Take care of yourselves and stay well. Thank you very much.